If the NBA playoffs started tonight, the Lakers would host the Warriors in the play-in, and the loser of that game would be eliminated. The winner would go on to face the loser from the other matchup between the 7 and 8 seed. There's still plenty of room for movement, though, and one of these teams has an excellent chance to move up the standings and avoid that scenario. We're going to talk about it, but before we do, let me tell you about a promotion we have available at both Wager Talk and sportsmemo.com. Using the promo code JS3Day, you can get 3 days, all access, all sports with myself for only $29. That's over at sportsmemo.com. Why would you be interested in that? Well, I am number one with NBA the last 365 days, and over the last 5 years in the NBA playoffs, 134 and 87, that's 61% winners for a profit of over 36 dimes. We usually do pretty well in the playoffs, and the playoffs are right around the corner. But let's talk about tonight's game that has massive playoff implications. Before we get into it, though, I will say, while I'm giving out a play on this game, and I'm not saying don't bet on the NBA entirely, I am going to say I would reduce your unit size for games like this at this time of year until the playoffs start and the bullets start flying for real. Let's get into it. The Lakers, a 2.5-point favorite. The total is sitting at 235. The reason I said you want to reduce your unit size on these games is it's very difficult to know which teams are taking games seriously, which teams are going to rest their starters in preparation for the playoffs or the play-in, and which teams are going to go all out to win games. I think we have a pretty clear indication of who stands to gain more here in this game. The Lakers are a game and a half up on the Warriors, and I don't think the Warriors have any realistic chance to pass the Lakers. Even if they ran the table, they'd still need the Lakers to lose games that they're probably not going to lose in order to pass them. Whereas the Lakers, they have a chance. If they run the table, they should move up to at least the 7th spot, which would mean they only have to win one play-in game instead of 2. And they have a chance to get to the 6th spot, avoiding the play-in altogether. So the Lakers should be the more motivated team. However, you still have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, both listed as questionable. James with flu-like symptoms, which, read into that what you will. We hear a lot about James and sore ankles and illnesses, and he seems to end up playing the majority of the time, especially when it's a big game. And I think this is a big game for the Lakers. Davis's eye injury, he could put on a pair of goggles. He should be able to go. You look at the history between the two teams. The first meeting this season was that infamous 145 to 144 Lakers win at Golden State in double overtime with a free throw disparity of 46 to 13. The Warriors didn't like that very much. They've won back-to-back games against the Lakers since by a score of 128-121 and 128 to 110. I will point out that Steve Kerr about 2 weeks ago was criticized for resting Steph Curry in the fourth quarter of important games, and he was quoted as saying that Curry's been asked to put the franchise on his shoulders for over a decade, and we can't expect him to play too many minutes. We need to cut back. This looks like the kind of game where, like I said, I don't like the Warriors' chances of catching the Lakers. Why push it? Why let Curry play a bunch of minutes? I could see Kerr resting guys here. It is tough to put your finger on it and say, is LeBron going to play? Is AD going to play? And if you wait till the morning shoot around, you're probably not going to get the same line. But I am leaning Lakers -2.5 in this game because I just think they have more to play for and a more realistic chance to move up the standings. If you like this video, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, you hit me up in the comments below. Get back to you as soon as I can.